Galactasaur. We saw him earlier today doing really well, actually, going toe-to-toe with Wayland earlier today. So the run back is real.
Yes, this is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Wayland always having fun while he plays, and Galactasaur, you know, he, like we said earlier, he kind of has a contained hype, but you know the hype is there.
Oh yeah, you can see the happiness. You can definitely see the happiness whenever he wins a match. Yep, contained height is a good way to say it. And Galactasaur, of course, the final Mega Evolution of Venusaur.
Galactasaur, Psychic Grass, Poison type, I don't know. The first triple type.
Oh man, throw some Fairy in there. Alright, and we've got Suicune versus Blaziken, and earlier we saw how a little bit of unfamiliarity perhaps from Galactasaur's side in this particular matchup, but we'll see if he's been studying.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch, had a little bit of time to watch Wayland play, and maybe he downloaded a little bit from Wayland versus Balamar, who was able to take him out 3-1.
Right, right.
Perfectly timed counterattack, and to catch that dive kick as he's falling.
And Suicune very well versed at both sides of the game. He might have more strength in the zoning aspect, so that might be trouble for Wayland and Blaziken to deal with.
Honestly, you know, against this particular character, I'd probably try and take the zoning approach because the closer Blaziken is to you, the less fun you're having.
Oh yeah, especially in the corner, the pressure.
And we see, wow, so we see Galactasaur using the Espeon. I don't believe it was Espeon he was using before.
Right, right.
Remember exactly. Oh, I think this is going to get punished. Oh, no, he gets his guard out in time. Nice. So that is one of the fastest burst attacks in the game, but even though he whiffed that attack in front of him, he was not able to punish in time.
Right, and you get a speed boost after, which makes Blaziken super fast.
So I think the really cool thing is that not only do you get your speed boost if you hit him, you also get it if you completely miss. You get the speed boost no matter what, so it's going to help.
Right, right.
Oh, perfectly timed preemptive miracle. Gonna get him punished.
Oh, and he gets the Aurora Beam at the end. A great time to start using his zoning, especially with that distance between them. Yes. Great stuff from Galactasaur taking the first.
Oh, and now we see him switch it up to Umbreon.
Yes, and putting up the Ice Wall in field phase is a good choice because you can't see it if you're looking at it from Wayland's side. Or if you're seeing the perspective from Galactasaur's side right now.
Oh man, Wayland, see, this is what I was talking about. Wayland having a hard time dealing with this zoning, has to make his way into that situation or that area where he can actually do damage.
Right, right. And he's trying to CADC his way through these water guns, but Galactasaur with the Umbreon.
That was kind of good. You know, that was probably the least amount of punish you can get for a Sky Uppercut like that.
Right. And Umbreon is a great choice against Blaziken because it does come out frame 1, so anytime you're in a vulnerable position or you feel like you can get it off, you can knock him away.
Here comes the Synergy Burst, going to be right after this Cresselia.
Yeah. Oh,
he's going to hold it, and that might, that could have been his downfall.
Right, yeah, that was scary. That was a scary situation for him.
He uses it. It's finally out, and now,
that Ice Wall into the grab after.
That was some rare patience by Wayland. You know, he ran up and kind of blocked.
Yeah, and a great Blizzard. Not too much damage, but knocks Wayland off his balance.
It seems almost as if Wayland is being a little bit more defensive than you usually see him, as we see Galactasaur take the first match.
Ooh, and a slight smile from Galactasaur, but he knows it's not done by any means. It's 3 out of 5.
And Wayland smiling himself, he says, you know what? I can still do this. I'm only one match behind. This is a 3 out of 5 set, so I have a lot of time to down with my opponent and run this back.
And I have to mention, man, at these people's ages, I was not at this tournament level dealing with this intensity on the main stage. That is impressive to say the least.
At their age, I was still trying to pass math class, Vish. I don't know how they can handle all this.
Oh man, my most intense battles at that age was like versus Brock in the VGC.
It is time. Match number 2, Wayland trying to make his way in there with the Flare Blitz.
Right, right.
Okay. Players whiffing dive kicks at each other.
Right, right, right.
But look at Wayland's HP already. So much white HP. There you go, crest as soon as possible.
And this is a tough position for Wayland. You know, he's kind of backing away, and Galactasaur is smartly just throwing out the waterfalls, throwing out the Aurora Beams, and even putting a Miracle just for safe measure, because that's pretty much what Blaziken can do at that far away.
Surprised he's not opting for a Flare Blitz, because I think he's within range where a Flare Blitz will connect and will catch a Miracle like that. But
ooh, and Smart does the counterattack right when Wayland closes the distance. Galactasaur.
So, wow, Wayland not falling for those fainted waterfalls. Instead, just makes his way in there for the grab.
And another grab.
No, take grab, jab into grab. Ooh. Are we going to see another? Oh, is this going to catch him in time? No, he's going to get... Yeah, so Espeon, very, very low recovery. I thought he would have had that in time, but that Sky Uppercut does catch him.
They're actually very close. The next hit's going to... Oh, and he goes right into his burst attack mode. That's a smart idea from Galactasaur. No, that
he whiffs the grab. No, and it's going to catch him.
And it's going to be the end of this round. Galactasaur takes it with his burst attack. That's amazing.
Wayland had the right idea. His grab just barely out of... Oh, that's so unfortunate. So normally grab is the answer for Suicune's burst attack, but he was just out of range.
Yeah. And the timing is not easy. Not easy. Oh, man, okay. Okay, putting up the ice wall again. Hard for Wayland to see what he's doing behind it, and he's been changing up quite a bit. And Umbreon for safe measure.
Yeah, Umbreon, Wayland was safe, but he kind of looked like he dashed back into that Umbreon. Right, it was very active and lasted a little bit longer than you think it would. Oh, kind of a weird hit from that Blaze Kick, so he didn't get the full animation.
Oh, he didn't know that he was going to get the wall splat because of the nature of this stage and its circular nature, so he thought he could continue it because he was in the middle of the stage, but the wall splat kind of messed him up.
I love that. Caress into a Sky Uppercut, baiting his opponent into pressing a button afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
And great up X. I think that's the first up X we've seen from Wayland to catch that grab or anything.
Yeah. And as you've noticed, when Wayland closes the distance, that's when the pressure is on. That's when he gets his high damage, and he goes right into his first attack.
This will be safe on block. He does get the speed boost. After this, right into a grab.
Uh-oh. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Wayland takes round number 2 over Galactasaur.
And the reason why he uses Crest is because Blaziken's attacks do take some life. That is another aspect of Blaziken that you have to manage, and Crest kind of mitigates some of that life loss that you will get as Blaziken.
Very, very smart play. That probably is the best support set to use as Blaziken. Honestly, the only one I can think of that a Blaziken player might like. Maybe Eevee, but generally Crest is going to be a little bit better. Really trying to make his way. There's going to be huge damage.
Yeah, Suicune with the dive kick is such a great initiation. Oh, into the Umbreon.
Come on, the Umbreon's going to get the wall splat. Interesting. I've actually never seen that
That's
combo.
amazing. Galactasaur teaching us a thing or two right now.
Very smart. He gets the no crit hits debuff from Umbreon, so that's going to help him out, get some damage from Blaziken.
Yeah, and he doesn't get crits because he got hit by that Umbreon, so his damage output is going to be a little bit less.
All right, so into the Synergy Burst and another immediate grab from Wayland. Oh, yes. I like that faint waterfall into immediate burst attack. Wayland does not bite this time. We saw him bite the first time they played earlier in bracket.
Right. Keeping him in the corner with his burst attack, which was safe on guard, and going into his targets. And he keeps the wall splat combos.
Yeah, wow. So Galactasaur dropping shield on that Flare Blitz.
And again, like we were saying, that pressure on the corner. Don't mess with Wayland.
That one corner situation is going to bring back this game for Wayland, but he still needs to find his way in past this gauntlet of water and ice attacks.
Okay, and the timer is perhaps going to come into play if... Oh my goodness, that did so much damage because Wayland was in flaming red health.
So he was able to punish that Hydro Pump from close range, but from that distance he had enough time, honestly, to just counter that Hydro Pump.
Right.
I'm surprised. His guard was getting very low, so that could have broken his guard. He got pretty lucky in that situation, but Wayland able to clutch out game number 2.
And this is what we saw in the upper bracket as well, just back and forth action from these two players.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
All right, so moving into game number 3. We have both players kind of feeling each other out in the neutral. That range attack from Blaziken is going to beat that grab attempt. All right, just simple poker combo in the corner into grab.
Yeah, it was a smart choice to kind of wait after the Aurora Beam and get that grab after.
So it's not usually you see players go for simple combos like that. Suicune does have some high damage combos in the corner, but keep it simple. It doesn't want to drop anything.
Yeah, especially this juncture. Oh, it doesn't even want to deal with the hail. And
oh, is this going to punish? I know. Yeah, Icy Wind recovers very, very fast. That's why it is a charge move.
Yeah, and Wayland is kind of used to punishing those attacks because they typically have a lot more lag, but Suicune is fast.
Oh, immediate grab. He goes for the sneaky immediate grab. He's not going to be able to get it as Galactasaur is pressing that back Y. It comes out in 9 frames. Great attack to use. Oh, hitting it out of his VCA frames as Wayland takes the first round.
No. Oh, man.
Galactasaur had the right idea, but the recovery of his counterattack is vulnerable.
Oh, he gives the thumbs up to the crowd. He's not sweating it. He's not sweating it right now.
After that win, now he's up. He's finally up in this set, so he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
Oh, and that Blizzard is not safe, but he uses Umbreon to kind of keep it safe.
From that distance, honestly, Blizzard is safe on block, but you have to counterattack the Blizzard in order to punish it.
Right.
Oh, dropping guard on that dive kick, but no combo. That was a really awkward hit of the dive kick, so...
Oh, man.
Trying to make his way in there with the brave bird.
These water guns just stifling any approach from Wayland.
Probably going to see another immediate synergy burst from Wayland.
Right, and using Crest while Galactasaur's playing a spacing game is a right call.
Both players are going to activate the synergy burst. Oh, Wayland again with his just grab mix-up. We've seen a lot more grabs coming out from Wayland in this set.
And on Wake Up just doing his burst attack, hoping to get the speed boost in this field phase.
And this man is the fastest chicken in the world.
Oh yes, skating on him.
Oh, immediate waterfall after that burst attack. Wayland dropping guard, knowing that burst attack is pretty safe on block.
Now back to even neutral, but Galactasaur with the life lead.
Yeah, dropping the combo right there, but still in a really good situation.
Right.
All he needs is one good hit in order to close out this round.
Yeah, and these waterfalls in between the Aurora Beams and other projectiles, and even the Ice Wall, it's so tricky to deal with.
I love that. Wayland, I think he's kind of realized this round is not looking too good for him, so he's trying to collect as much synergy balls as possible.
Right, which is a strategy that you don't see very often, and he must be cognizant of the time remaining because he starts approaching as well around the 10-second mark. Right, so he's got to make something happen right now.
Can't combo off that Umbreon, but that up Y will close out this round for Galactus.
Right. Good.
Round number 3 of the third game.
Yeah, this is
actually
set. It's a really important round to win.
Absolutely. He's just waiting for Wayland to wake up. Wayland not blocking on wake up again. Going to take some damage for that.
Yeah, the wall splat.
Oh, the unfortunate hitbox of Blaziken's counterattack. It's very, very low range.
Ooh. And he jumps right after, and then Galactasaur uses the Umbreon right away.
Love that immediate grab on Wake Up from Wayland. Just the unexpected option. Not many people would grab in that situation.
Yeah.
But another grab coming out from Wayland. This man is on a grabbing spree.
But it's not too bad because Suicune has so much life that these grabs aren't really that
Oh, this is going to go right through his burst attack as Wayland takes it.
This is threatening. Those grabs were just kind of like a statement like, hey, I'm going to grab, don't just keep blocking. But it didn't do too much damage. However, this is going to put some fear into Galactasaur.
And it's a really unfortunate thing about Suicune's burst attack is extremely slow, so it's very easy to pierce or grab during its startup.
Right.
Another up Y is going to catch Wayland out of the air.
And this is...
Interesting. Gets punished for that close range mirror coat, and that up X is going to close out the match for Wayland.
Oh my gosh, 2-1 for Wayland, but this is a 3 out of 5 set. Galactasaur.
And Wayland suddenly feeling good again. He was down by a little bit. You saw him stop moving, or not move as much, but now he's starting to feel the hype once again.
Yeah, Galactasaur has a lot of great ideas, though. He is doing well. Playing that spacing game, playing that long-range game, I want to see him perhaps make more use out of that in sticky situations and make Wayland kind of approach in a haphazard way.
Yeah.
That could net him a lot.
Again, like I said, we see a lot of grabs come out for Wayland. It's been working out for him so well.
Right.
No longer fearing his opponent. He's just going in. This is the Wayland I like to see.
Right. Yeah, those grabs just... Oh, he gets behind Blizzard but doesn't punish it.
Wow, the autocorrects, 3 autocorrects in a row, going to make him miss all of his attacks.
That is unfortunately the field phase a little bit tricky.
But using that CADC to try and slowly make his way in there, Blaziken does have one of the best dashes in the game. He makes his way in there. What is the mix-up? Wow, counters the back Y from Suicune. You know Suicune players love doing that on Wake Up. Oh, there it is. All right, there it is again. The back Y.
Doesn't counter at that time.
Again, we see him CADCing his way in there, but instead kind of throws himself into a waterfall.
Yeah, the waterfalls are great to mitigate some of these approaches. Again, the waterfall to just stifle the approach.
Just going to throw out his burst attack. He knows he's running out of meter, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah, and he wants the speed boost as well, and that'll do it.
That Sky Uppercut was going to get him punished. That was kind of a questionable Sky Uppercut because he wasn't even within range to actually get it blocked. On block, it's fine, but if you completely whiff, then that's on you, man.
Right. And yeah, Suicune's grabs not the most damaging, but it does have quite a bit of range. Puts the fear into Wayland, saying, hey, don't block, man. We out here.
Triple CADC inwards, but unfortunately Suicune outlasting him.
The full hit of the Blizzard. That's one of the few times we've seen it just do that much damage.
So he's going to get his guard out before that, but instead gets hit by the waterfall afterwards. Yeah, waterfall is one of the best spacing tools in the game in field phase.
Oh no, and he's working on it perfect. Looking like Suicune Master Jr. Over here, Galactasaur.
Oh, there's an immediate crest call. I think he's going to get punished for this. I'm not sure if he's his attack out already. Oh, the grab was out, but it missed.
Okay, still blocking. Galactasaur. He's so good in his block situations. He knows exactly when to come. And that's a perfect.
Wow, Wayland not blocking on Wake Up.
Suicune apprentice.
Look at Wayland's face. He's like, what?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What just happened?
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
What? Oh! And he's cracking the knuckles.
He said, oh, you gonna do me like that? Run that back. Run that back real quick.
Galactasaur. Oh, yo.
Oh,
the double knuckle.
Let's go.
All right, we are
UK versus USA. Blaziken versus Suicune.
And this is it. This is for all the potatoes in the sack. This Galactasaur versus Wayland in game number 5. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. And what a statement from Galactasaur going into that.
Yeah, like I said, contained hype man. You know, he's not always moving as much as Wayland, but when he needs to, he will make a statement like that.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Okay, and he's got to get out of this corner if he's going to make something happen. But look at the life draining from Blaziken. He loses a lot of life while doing those pressure strings. It's up to Crest to mitigate that a little bit.
Yeah, even after that exchange, both these players, wow, Galactasaur even with the life lead right now.
And this would be a good time for Galactasaur to start using those Aurora Beams, those waterfalls, and the Crest Call.
Instant Synergy Burst is going to come out right now.
No.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, wow, wow, amazing. Okay.
Yeah, the waterfall was already blocked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, important to note that Crest does gain some synergy meter as well.
Oh, he's going to catch that backdash with the burst attack.
Oh my goodness!
It's going to get damage, but he's still going to have some HP remaining.
Right, and he does have Espeon on deck as well after this burst attack completes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming the immediate Espeon's going to come out. Oh, he's not even going to get a chance to!
No.
As Wayland into the tick grab.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Wayland. Feeling himself a little bit. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'd be feeling myself too, because you're now 1 round away from making it into Losers Finals.
But Galactasaur definitely has a chance, especially if he plays this field game that we've seen him play just a little bit earlier. He's got to be not too antsy and not given to Wayland's style.
And here's that aggressiveness coming out from Wayland again.
Great Umbreon, catching the jump.
Galactasaur just trying to play it safe, you know, create some space between him and Wayland because he does not want to be anywhere near him.
Yeah, that Umbreon is so good versus Blaziken, especially in these pressure situations, but now he doesn't have it coming out on frame 1.
Yeah, so you saw that Waterfall try to catch Wayland from a distance, but Flare Blitz does have some armor properties.
Right, and a relatively safe Crest Call because of how far away they are, but he goes right into his burst attack mode as well. Fully charged. Ready to go.
Oh, nice. So Wayland, at this point, he's doing a lot of homing attack ones into tick grab, but instead he went for the full homing attack to another homing attack.
Right, and it's a great time to use the burst attack mode from Galactasaur just in the corner, shielding. Oh, okay.
Wayland's being very smart, staying patient. It's going to get blocked.
Yeah, but does do some chip damage and push him away.
But he's already back in there.
Nice. Breaks the grab, gets a grab of his own.
Yeah, it's something you see very often in the Masters Division. Grab, getting teched into your own grab.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and yeah, just play a little bit safe right now, Galactasaur.
Wayland's in a really good position. He has a life lead, and now you have Galactasaur without any more meter for the rest of the round.
Right. He does have 30 seconds to play with, though, so not a terrible situation for Galactasaur. Use of the Umbreon, no more crits as well.
Oh, misses the high jump kick. He's going to land on the ground, take some damage.
Yeah, these jump back water weapons are pretty good, especially with the life lead now that he has over Wayland.
All right, so that is something that happened in the most recent patch. Blaziken's JY will now erase or delete a projectile.
Oh no, that's so big. That's such a big hit for Wayland. And
One hit to win this, and he ends it with a heat wave. Wayland takes it in game number 5 over Galactus.
1 HP remaining, DC. Wayland did not give up game 5. Oh my god, this guy is amazing. But Galactasaur, what a showing for Galactasaur, bringing it all the way down to the wire again versus Wayland.
What amazing play by this young man, Wayland, staying patient even in situations that looked very, very bad for him.
Yeah, yeah.
You saw that, what amazing play. You saw him use the JYs to eat the water guns. That was added in the most recent patch.
Right, right.
Something all you never see Blaziken players, they could not do it before, you know, the most recent patch. Even Wayland taking advantage of that to make his way in there. No fear. He had 1 HP remaining.
1 HP, that's all you need.
If he timed that, he would have been, that would have been in the round. That would have been done.
Especially the way Galactasaur was playing with his jump back water guns, it was impressive for Wayland to not be fearful of that and just go in.
That's amazing. The answer, you know, when your opponent's at 1 HP, the jump back water guns are usually not an unsafe thing to do. But
right, right. I mean, it won't be able to chip them out, but just keeping the pressure on. Oh man, what a set. Whew.
Yes, and the Sky Uppercut putting in so much work. Lots of grabs again from Wayland. Oh, his Synergy Burst, he's going to try and make his way in there. But, oh, yeah, Wayland had the right idea, but just barely misspaces his grab.
Right, right.
Very, very well-timed burst attack from Galactasaur, but that could have gone either way.
And here we see that Wayland was having a little bit of difficulty getting in on Galactasaur while he was keeping that, but so much damage from Blaziken.
He just opts to block the Hydro Pump. He knows if he counterattacked the Hydro Pump, he would have got his combo prorated, so he instead just waited it out and opted for the Blaze Kick.
Oh, and the Mirror Coat at close range.
Yeah, I think that might have been a misinput because there's no reason to really use Mirror Coat at that distance.
Right. Okay, and the pop-off. The mid-set pop-off.
Oh, and what a pop. I mean, honestly, there's no reason not to pop off. These
these are intense.
Great match. Great matches for Wayland. He played this match very well.
And this one was impressive because he got the perfect on Game 4 from Galactasaur.
It was a very long round, too. And this is going to catch his backdash right here. You know, I don't blame Galactasaur for trying to make his way out of that situation, but the backdash, Suicune's backdash does have quite a bit of recovery.
Right.
And ooh. And he knows, man, that backdash is really what did it for me.
Right. But such close battles. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely. And look at these JYs to eat
the
water cuts perfectly timed.
Oh, my goodness.
And he is not afraid at all.
Oh, and that waterfall just misses his mark.
I love that. And catching his BCA frames with that dive kick. If Galactasaur had opted to charge that counterattack a little bit longer, he would have won that exchange and won the round.
Yeah, and the wall splat allowing Wayland to get the extra damage, that one last hit.